According to the article, Must Know Beauty Pageant Statistics, 250,000 children participate in child beauty pageants every year, and 6% of them suffer from depression. Now, after reading this, it infuriated me, because when I heard that little girls were going through many horrific things just so they could win child beauty pageant contests, like, this is just something ridiculous. So, child beauty pageants should be banned for this reason, as it has a bunch of negative effects that it presents on these children. And I am especially informed on this topic due to the vast amount of research I have conducted on this very topic. By listening to this speech, you might be able to help out any of these children. Now, I will be going over the health effects and how it compromises their safety and also the emotional problems it causes. Now that I've briefly previewed what I'll cover today, let's discuss the first point. Now, there are many reasons why child beauty pageants should be banned. First of all is the dangers it poses towards one's health. These kids use a lot of hairspray to fix their hair before going up on stage. Now, hairspray contains a lot of chemicals that act as hormone disruptors, okay? And these are very dangerous towards children under the ages of 10, even 12. Any children that is a teenager or below, because this can stunt their growth. Now, also, not only that, but more health effects of participating in these competitions are eating disorders. Because when these participants focus on their looks and their physical appearance, they can go on, like, they're forced to go on these diets that are not healthy for them. Okay? And these pose long and short-term effects. Now let's look at how child beauty pageants compromise the safety of these participants. So there are a couple of ways to how this happens. These young girls are sexualized in front of a large audience where many creeps can be watching. And an example of this is the death of John Bennett Ramsey. This is one tragic accident that happened years ago where she was killed in her own home. Okay? Now that I've told you about the risks, the safety risks of child beauty pageants, let's talk about its emotional problems on the contestants and the children. There are a couple of ways that lead to this. First reason is it lowers one's self-esteem. When these children are asked to focus on their looks, this can result in them losing self-confidence. Maybe they feel, oh, you're not good enough now, you need to look better. And this can lower one's self-confidence. Now, these beauty pageants created circumstances where the participants have to focus more on their looks rather than their inner beauty, rather than their own personality. So they have this fake persona that's spread around. Second, it can cause depression when these girls spend most of their time trying to do their best to fit the perfect model that society pictures. And now this makes them think of themselves as like less and not good enough, which can lead to depression. To conclude my speech, I'd like to remind you of the following: the negative effects of child beauty pageants on young girls, and how it compromises their safety, and the emotional problems it poses on them. And remember that almost 250,000 of children participate in these type of contests every single year. So what are we going to do to help stop this?